Hello guys, this is Sean from ACET Education, and today we're going to do our 15 words for vocabulary once again. Starting with the first word today is kindle. Kindle. Kindle means to light up a fire. So if basically you would just say I want to kindle a fire, it means you want to light it up. I personally don't use it much, but I hear it being used in movies, so it's a good word to know. Word number 2 today is noxious. Noxious. Noxious is very similar to obnoxious. Like an obnoxious person is a person who's very annoying or someone you don't want to be around. Now, noxious is a little different. It means lethal, but again, it's in that negative connotation. So if you take this medicine, it might be noxious, or don't drink this liquid because it might be noxious. So this is something that is lethal, which means it's deadly. Number 3 is hanger. You must have heard in movies, especially the ones about military, how they talk about hangar files or hangar 102 and so on. Hangar is just a big garage for an airplane. So imagine it being a big car garage. Okay, so it's just you put airplanes in there. So that's hangar. It's a garage for airplanes, a very big space. Number 4 is cower. Now, cower is when you recoil in fear. You know, when someone is attacking you and you're really afraid for your life, you recoil, you kind of shrink and you feel really afraid. So you call that person that person is cowering in fear. Okay, the next word, number 5, I use this a lot in my videos actually, and if you guys don't understand this in the videos, this is your chance. It's called tangible. Tangible. Tangible is something that has a shape, a form, something that you can mostly touch physically. Okay, so I can say my body is tangible. People can touch me, I can touch myself. This is tangible. But if I talk about thinking, that's not tangible. You cannot touch it. It's imaginary, it's not seen, it doesn't have a shape or form. So tangible things have a shape or form. The next word is number 6, credible. Credible. Credible means something that is believable. Okay, so if someone tells me that there's this conspiracy theory that the government is not really a good institution, I'm gonna say, well, what is your source? Do you have a credible source? So it means, do you have a source that I can trust? Someone from the media or someone from an actual company. So it needs to be credible. It needs to be trustworthy or believable. Okay, number 7 is tardy. So tardy is someone who is very lazy and slow, or you can call not just people, but you can say a performance which is weak in terms of what it delivers. You can say that it's a tardy performance. So you're not impressed. It could be better. It's a very lazy effort. Okay, number 8 is blatant. Blatant. Blatant, guys, means obvious. Okay, so when my boss said he doesn't need me anymore, I was still standing in his office asking him what he means, but it was blatant that he was firing me. So it was simple, it was obvious, that's blatant. Okay, number 9 is hasten, Hasten. Hasten means to make something faster. Okay, so hasten your work pace. It's very tardy right now. Tardy again, meaning something that is slow or not up to the full efficiency. Okay, number 10 is abstain. So you might have heard about this, like how people abstain from voting, how people abstain from vaccines. That means they're just not going for something like that. Abstain. So abstain just means you don't want to be part of something. You say no to something, you don't want to take part of it, you abstain. You pull out your name from whatever is being done. Okay, 11 is repudiate. Repudiate. Now, this is used in more formal scenarios. For example, let's say you're in the court and someone is saying something against you and you repudiate their claims. It simply means that you are saying no, you're denying it, and you're against it. So that's a good word to know for formal situations, especially in a courtroom. Number 12 is cringe. I use this a lot. It's very useful, actually. Cringe. Cringe is when you make an action or you feel inside in your body and in your mind that you're uncomfortable with something. So, when someone tells a joke which is not funny, but they're trying to make everybody laugh, then you can say, I have a feeling of cringe. Or it's a verb sometimes too. You can say, I cringed at that person's joke. It's like when you feel really embarrassed for the other person, but it's so embarrassing that you kind of feel uncomfortable. Okay, you might see it a lot on TikTok, right? When people do stupid stuff, and you you kind of shrink and you kind of recoil in embarrassment. You don't want to look at it. It's like making you uncomfortable. So that feeling is cringeworthy, and what you do is you cringe during that time, and you can say, I'm having a cringe by looking at this video or person. Okay, number 13 is tenacious. Tenacious. Tenacious is a person who's very aggressive, and it could be a good or a bad thing. So if I'm tenaciously chasing my goals, it means I'm very motivated. I want to go after it. I'm aggressively going after it. Or it was a tenacious effort. It means this person tried really hard to do whatever they were trying to do, and it was a good effort. It was just really aggressive. Number 14 is cryptic, cryptic. Cryptic is something that is troubling or puzzling, like you're not sure what that is about. So if you get a cryptic message from someone, it means it's confusing. It's not, you don't understand the meaning behind it, and it's kind of scaring you or puzzling you or confusing you. And the last word for today, number 15, is sluggish, sluggish. Sluggish is very similar to the word tardy, which was our word number 7. Tardy and sluggish both mean the same thing. It means that you're slow, you're not really up to the mark, you're lazy, you can do better. Okay, so that's the 15th word. All of these words are really useful in formal and in informal situations, so feel free to use them, experiment with them, practice them, make sentences with them. And that's all for today. That's our lesson for Monday. If you want to get access to more amazing vocabulary and words, feel free to subscribe, like our channel, share it with your friends. This is what we do on this channel. We upgrade your English level, make you better English speakers and writers. And also, we provide lots of motivation content. So until next time, guys, this is Sean, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Take care.